In this one we take a look at the British Telecom soft top in the yellow livery and also at the Fire and Rescue Service in the red livery. When I first started out on this series, Dan Witchell from Wisconsin in America got in touch to say that he'd been collecting for over 20 years and that he enjoyed the channel. Well, Dan's been back in touch to say that he's launched his own channel, and I have to say it's a pretty impressive one. The channel's called Rover Land, and Dan's collection spans multiple manufacturers of these models in various scales and indeed various media, and it's well worth taking a look. Our first model we're going to take a look at in this episode is the yellow soft top in the British Telecom livery. Now, British Telecom is a UK company that was responsible for the majority of the landline telephone system in the UK. It is now known as BT and is a major player in the telecommunications industry. Now, this model has been around since the Type A wheels and painted running gear versions right through to the Oxford diecast re-releases, and has had one or two other changes along the way. So there's up to 6 versions of this one to be found. The 6th version, as can be seen here highlighted in blue, is one that I could only make out from a very poor photograph, and unless I'm absolutely sure of all the features of the model, then it will only appear on the website as a blue entry as opposed to a red one when I'm convinced that it is an actual reality. As Oxford Diecast have re-released some of these earlier models, they have faithfully reproduced the original liveries and colours of the vehicles. However, in the case of this British Telecom's version, the yellow they've chosen is, well, it positively glows, and I'm maybe being a bit unfair to them because as a model maker, I know that whenever you're painting anything with a yellow, it is one of the most difficult colours to get to cover properly and to colour match. We now move along to the Fire and Rescue unit in red livery with a yellow stripe. Now, this vehicle has 5 versions and that we currently know of, and has been the subject of a re-release by Oxford. Now, it was included with a 3-car set, and the other 2 vehicles in it all featured the very simplified headlamp arrangement, and this is no exception. Now, to the best of my knowledge, this vehicle has not been issued as a standalone model. So if it does, it's well worth keeping an eye out because it may take on the improved headlamps where the surround is also painted silver. So that is one to keep an eye out for. This model is not the most common. They do crop up from time to time, but certainly doesn't seem to be as prevalent as some of the other liveries that are out there. So that just about winds this one up. We hope to see you in episode 13 or 12A for the more superstitious amongst us. Till then, happy collecting.